All right, let's see if I'm even capable of filming videos. So this one is about all of my watercolor palettes. This is all that I use. And there are some of others that I don't really like, which is like this Van Gogh and a couple of other Van Gogh palettes and the White Knights. I don't really use them. The first palette I wanted to show you is my, well, so-called studio palette. It's this huge one. And this consists of only Roman Szmal paints. I really like to have them at all times at home because, well, they re-wet very well. And they're full pans. At home, I really like to paint with bigger brushes, and full pans is super convenient. I can later tell how I put together this palette because there were a couple of versions and there are a couple of Roman Szmal pans that I have outside of this palette and don't use. So this is my perfect big set. There was another alternative for this palette. The other candidate for the studio palette is this Holbein. It's pretty popular and mostly it's filled with the Isaro paints. I really like them, but I don't know, there's something about match of the paints and the palette. I don't know, maybe smaller mixing space, or yeah, a bit of the more boring colors, I don't know. But yeah, I don't really use this much. My most used palette is this version of Art Toolkit. I do use Art Toolkit pens, but I bought a steel card holder from Muji because I wanted to be magnetic. And I glued here some white sticky board thing to use as a palette. It cleans very well. So this one is something that I use, well, not daily, but very often, and I carry it at all times with me. So yeah, all the main colors for me, and I use it in my small sketchbook that I also carry with me at all times. And I have another complementary palette to that. There I have more like fun colors and bigger variety. And I take it with me as a complementary to the main one when I go on vacation. Another palette that I use quite often is this portable painter. I love it. And I do use it a lot when I'm in my garden, or maybe if I go somewhere by car, because this is a bit bigger, and yeah, I want to feel comfortable when I use it, and I want to put it on my lap and have some more water with me. This one also consists mainly of my basic colors, but also with some fun ones. Now we're coming to even more fun palettes and special ones. It's my core palette that consists of all the core colors that I have and some additional ones. I modified this palette a bit. This has this band just in case. And I really like the mixing space, like the circles. They're amazing. I really like, I don't know, they feel really good. And you probably saw this palette with much fewer colors. I removed the insert, and now you see it fits a lot. And yeah, I really love to use this more neutral colors that are not core, and then drop some core colors in it, and they do some crazy things. So yeah, that's a palette that I use when I want to experiment a lot. Here's another one with an interesting form factor. It's the new format from Schmincke. You can buy it with Schmincke Academy colors. And then if you take them out and if you take the insert out, 11 full pens fit here. And this is, yeah, this is my latest favorite basic palette, which is a bit more earthy, but yeah, I can mix almost everything with it, and I intend to take it more for my urban sketching endeavors. And now two last palettes. This is not Roman Szmal, I will show you. So this one I just recently put together with even more bright colors and even some white. This is my Spring 2023 palette. I have here some Sennelier, I have here some Daniel Smith. Well, yeah, this is really actually a good variety of different brands, but you see it's very bright, it's very light, it almost doesn't have like all these darks. This one is Schmincke Super Granulating Desert something, I don't remember. Well, yeah, so this is something that I want to start using now for all the new greens and bright flowers. We'll see how it goes. And this is my, not gouache, but very close, a palette with a lot of non-transparent and half semi-transparent, semi-opaque colors. It even has some gold. And this is something that I started to use with my Stillman and Byrne Nova Trio sketchbook, because those colors look like I swatched a lot and they look the best on the toned paper. So this is something that I experiment now a bit, and yeah, also very curious to see if I'll continue using it. This one is amazing color. It is from Sennelier. It is similar to a Gallo Fig Green, I think, but even brighter. But yeah, I can talk a bit more about each of them in details maybe later. Those are all the palettes that I use. If you're interested, please ask in comments any of your questions, and maybe I will try to record something more later. Till then, thank you and have a good day.